What prayer she breathed her soul and Durga knew. We have seen what prayer she has seen now. We get some idea about the kind of prayer Savitri has made to Durga. Then we have seen already Savitri approaches her mother-in-law for permission to go to the forest along with her husband on that fated day. Why all that thing has to happen in the forest, that also we have seen last time. And we have seen, release me now and let my heart have rest. She is asking in a very humble manner. And the Mother Queen responds to her, I hold thee for a strong goddess who has come. That's the beauty of it. I hold thee for a strong goddess who has come, pitying our barren days. Now that is the incarnate Savitri as seen by her mother-in-law. So dost thou serve even as a slave might, yet art thou beyond all that thou doest. Yet art thou beyond all that thou doest. What a powerful realization is this of us. You are not what you are doing these routine things here. All our minds conceive like the strong sun that serves earth from above. Then the doomed husband and the woman who knew went with linked hands into the solemn world where beauty and grandeur and unspoken dream, beauty and grandeur and unspoken dream, what a phrase, beauty and unspoken dream. Where beauty, of course, the whole forest is very beautiful and there is a grandeur in the forest. Greatness is there in the forest. Where beauty and grandeur and unspoken dream. What is a dream? Dream is a reality which has got to be realized. That is what the dream means. So when Savitri is seeing unspoken dream, she is expressing that what is there in the spirit, it is that which ought to be realized, which had to become true, actual here. That is the unspoken dream, the realization of what is not yet material is the unspoken dream, which has to come down here. So the whole forest should be like that, where nature's mystic silence could be felt. See, that is why mystic silence. It is that which will make the unspoken dream true. The spiritual atmosphere is there. In God's labor, Shivandu speaks of, I have left my dreams of you in the silver air. Dreams of you in the silver air. In the spiritual world, in the spiritual atmosphere, in the spiritual realm, I have kept my dreams there. But what for I have kept them there? Because those dreams should become real here. That is why I am keeping there. I am not going to dismiss them off. They are there safe. They are there safe. So that they become real here. In order to make them real, I will have to put in God's labor. Those dreams are there, they have to become real here. So I have to put in God's labor. Those are the unspoken dreams. And therefore the whole description follows how God is going to labor to make those dreams real here in the world. Same way she is saying the unspoken dream and that mystic silence is there, mystic silence, silver air of that poem, mystic silence, communing with the secrecy of God. That is what Savitri is saying already in the whole atmosphere. They are not ordinary dreams, you see. they have to become real here. So she is not simply walking in a physical manner, of course she is, but then at the same time, all that is there which has to happen here must happen, and that will happen after 12 o'clock midday. Beside her, Satyavan walked full of joy, young man, young couple, and obviously they are in each other's company, full of joy, because she moved with him through his green horn. He showed her all the forest riches, flowers innumerable of every odor and hue, and soft, thick, clinging creepers, red and green, and strange, rich plumage of bird, to every cry that haunted sweetly distant boughs, replied with a shrill singer's name, most sweetly is called. So the lover is giving the call and the beloved is answering. But here you have now a complete description of what Satyavan had described to Savitri earlier. Yes, Savitri is there now, and Satyavan is going to show to her every bird, every river, every mountain, every tree, every animal with which he was constantly moving through his entire boyhood, growth, youth, and all that thing. He had identified himself with nature completely. And now it is that which he is going to show to Savitri. Now, this is the actual thing, you see, he had described earlier to Savitri when Satyavan was making advances towards Savitri. In the book of love, we have seen how he was moving and describing this. Now, yes, I am going to show you this actually, because until now, Savitri had not seen those things. Now she is going to see them. Let's read some of those things. I think it's interesting. Yeah, 103. Okay, let's start with 103.31. We'll read quickly what he was describing to Savitri. He was making advances and he was very gloriously describing the whole place. But now he's going to show her physically this. You see. As if to a deeper country of the soul, transposing the vivid imagery of earth through an inner seeing and sense, a waking came. So, to a deeper country of the soul, a waking came. That is how Satyavan awoke to that sense. And that is what he is now going to describe to Savitri. Rather going to show, he was describing earlier, he is going to show now that thing. A vision spell pursued my boyhood's hours. All things the eye had caught in colored lines were seen anew to the interpreting mind, and in the shape it sought to see. I think let's see whether we can get the text here. As if to a deeper country of the soul, transfusing the vivid imagery of earth, through an inner seeing and sense, a waking came. A vision spell pursued my boyhood's hours. All things the eye had caught in colored lines. You see, he was talking of you and all that, colored lines, you see. Caught in colored lines, were seen anew to the interpreting mind, and in the shape it sought to seize the soul. And then he says further, an early child God took my hand that held, moved, guided by the seeking of his touch. Bright forms and hues. You see, this is what he is describing now. You see, bright forms and hues. Bright forms and hues, limned upon page and stone, they spoke to me. High beauty's visitants, my inmates were. He is describing all the animal creatures now. The neighing pride of rapid life that roams windmane through our pastures, lands, wild animals, beasts. On my seeing mood cast shapes of swiftness. So when I am seeing, they are fleeting. Trooping spotted deer, again whisper sky became a song of evening to the silence of the soul. And then he says, I caught for some eternal eye the sudden kingfisher. So I am seeing the kingfisher, but I didn't catch it for myself. I caught it for some eternal eye. It is the eternal eye who is seeing through me the sudden kingfisher. Now this overflowing of the line is very beautiful. The eye sudden kingfisher. I caught for some eternal eye the sudden kingfisher. It has to overflow. It is called anjama, enjambment. Flashing to a darkling pool. A slow swan silvering the azure lake. A shape of magic swiftness, whiteness, sailed to dream. Leaves trembling with the passion of the wind, and wandering wings nearing from infinity, lived on the tablets of my sight. Mountains and trees stood there like thoughts from God. See what realization already. Mountains and trees stood there like thoughts from God. They are not human. Pranked butterflies. So he is describing each and every bird and animal and tree and bird. See, pranked butterflies, the conscious flowers of air, the brilliant long bills in their vivid dress, the peacocks scattering in the breeze his moon, painted my memory like a frescoed wall. And then he says, I carved my vision out of wood and stone. You see? Out of wood and stone, the figure of Durga simply carved with Satyavan on a forest stone. We have that reference already here. Figure of Durga whom Savitri worships in the morning. I carved my vision out of wood and stone. I caught the echoes of a word supreme. So it is what I am listening here is Brahmanad, Brahmanad, word supreme, the divine word, Brahmanad, Brahma Shabda. It's music, that is what I hear, not ordinary words. And metered the rhythm beats of infinity, all the chandas, Gayatri, Anushtupa, seven chandas of the Rigveda. It is there I hear constantly. And listen through music of the eternal voice. I felt a covered touch. I heard a call, but could not clasp the body of my God. That was his regret. He has great spiritual realization. Yes, 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 but where is the body of God? Where is he in the material form, in the physical? That is what I can't see that. That is his regret. Or hold between my hand the world mother's feet. And then she says, later on, I conversed with nature, mused with the chainless stars, God's watchfires burning in the ignorant night. God's watchfires burning in the ignorant night. That is the stars. Stars are God's watchfires in the night. And saw upon the mighty visage fall a ray prophetic of the eternal sun. And then he goes on and then he says, the spirit was saved. the body lost and mute. Yes, the spirit was saved, but not the body. It was lost. It became helpless. It could not speak out, dumb. Live still with death. Body lives still with death. That was his great regret. Yes, spirit is okay, but what was body? And that is the moment which is going to arrive soon. Satyavan's spirit is free. He will be free from death. But what about body? It will be left back. And ancient ignorance, the inconscient. But live still with body, live with death. But thou hast come, and all will surely change. All will surely change. So that is the assurance, that is the confidence, that is also the kind of realization Satyavan has when he meets Savitri. When he meets Savitri, yes, all will surely change because you are here. You have come. It has to change. It is a kind of a premonition already of what is going to happen on the fated day. In another 3 hours or 2 hours, Satyavan is going to die. Body will be left behind, but that is not going to be the end of things. Thou hast come, you are accompanying me to the forest today. For what? You are coming with me to the forest for what? Because it is in that all will change. Body will not be left abandoned there like that. He already has that premonition, so to say, you see.